I don't know, I'm not really feeling it today. Like, I don't feel great. But if I let myself do nothing, then I did nothing today. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't give myself excuses of like, oh, I really didn't feel good, or I wasn't like in the right headspace. Like, I have to paint, I have to draw, I have to do those things because I'm not gonna feel as good if I hadn't done them. I know that. I just started the background today. The underpainting here is going to be kind of challenging. The reason I'm doing it in all earth tones is because I want it to flow into itself really nicely. I don't want anything to like when I paint with color first, I block out where the colors are. And so there's a separation between them. Whereas when you paint all one color in earth tones and then you layer on top of it the colors you want, it looks a lot more smooth and it fades into itself really nicely. And I've seen this in my own work. I've seen this happen a lot, so I'm like confident that it will work when I try it. Yeah, so it's just going to be like a river lake situation. I want the underpainting to be as detailed as possible because that means that I have a lot less work to do in the future layers of painting. The closer that I get to how it's going to look, the better. So I just have to take a lot of time thinking about it, getting it right, getting it where it needs to be. This is how I set up my palette before starting to work. I'm using a good amount of mineral spirits here. This is much darker, so I'm using basically just burnt umber and raw umber, a little bit of burnt sienna to make that contrast in there. Those are obviously the shadows. There's a little stick up here with a really, really dark shadow. So that's like basically just completely burnt umber. For the highlights, the places that are really light, I'm doing a mixture between the gold ochre that I'm using and the burnt sienna I'm using. Both of them with a lot of mineral spirit. And the reason why I'm doing them with so much mineral spirit is because it makes them much lighter. Like, these are transparent colors, so they're going to be able to thin out really evenly and really nicely and get you those good highlights and good contrast even within themselves. Like, if I just did a huge glob of burnt sienna, that's going to be much darker than this, even though this is also pure burnt sienna. I'm switching to a bigger brush because of the way that this is. I see it. Like, I see what's happening, and I understand what's going on a little bit. This is like water. I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if you can see the picture while I'm doing it, but this is like a lake. And so these are like reflections of trees and stuff. So she's on like the riverbed down there. I like it. I'm pretty happy with it as it stands right now. I think it looks pretty cool. She looks, I mean, at least she looks like she's in a place now. Like she doesn't look completely like floating in space. It's got like some context. But it's kind of fun. It's fun to look at this stage. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a tree, or it will be a tree, or a bush of some kind. Okay, I have to finish. I don't know what's been going on with my mind, my whole body, everything. I am messed up and tired. And I don't know what's going on, man, but I really want to get this done. am at a point where I'm happy with what I've done, but my eyes are so tired that I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm gonna clean my brushes, and I'm gonna continue this tomorrow and the next day, and we'll figure it out. But like, I'm happy. Like, I think this is really, really beautiful, and I think this looks right, even if it doesn't look like really good right now. I think it will when the color's in there. It's gonna look more like water. I don't need like everything to be completely correct. I just want it to be close. Yeah, I don't know what it was today. This was really, really exhausting for me. But it looks good. I'm happy with how today went. I'll probably finish this up and then put that all together in one video. Maybe even more than that. But yeah, today was good. I'm happy with what I got done. I just am really, really tired, and I'm gonna listen to my body and take a break and be done for the day. A couple days ago, I was doing this, and you saw me using this earth tone color palette and whatever. I think I was getting burnt out. I think I was kind of, I mean, I said it during one of the days that I was like, I was just not feeling it. I'd be getting tired, and like I felt really good up to here, and then this, I just lost something that was like, I just gotta get it done, and it's not. I shouldn't be thinking like that ever during a painting. I should always be devoted to making it look good, devoted to making it look how I want it to look, and so I'm gonna do some of this section over. I think I'm gonna have to use white. And I will definitely have to use a smaller brush. So that's my plan. And then I'm gonna do the tattoo, and then I'm gonna do the bracelet. And then if you're lucky, I'll start glazing today. But we'll see. Oh, I have to do the beads as well. Don't let me forget the beads. That would be bad. Because they need some work. I think I need a smaller brush because I want this to be detailed. So the reason I'm using white here is because I felt as though I had made some sections too dark, and when you're working with just earth tones, there's no way to lighten them without like taking paint off, and I couldn't really do that because it had already dried mostly, so it would be pretty challenging. I mean, yeah, like of course I have paint thinner, but this is just a little bit easier. There's this like idea with glazing. I don't know if it's entirely true, but this is how I've interpreted what I was taught. That white and black should only be in the bottom layer of paint. Like when you go up, you want it to shine out from the bottom. White also does this thing where it makes, like all of these colors are transparent, white is opaque. So when I mix white in with one of these, it allows me to reset an area, which can be very, very useful. Something I really want to be clear about here is I'm not going for exactness. I like it being gestural. I don't want it to be super clear and smooth. She is the focus. You know, like if the background becomes too complex, maybe it takes away from her. That's not even necessarily true. Like what I said just now is kind of a lie. there are a bunch of paintings where there are really detailed backgrounds that don't take away from the figure, but I want this background in particular to be smoother. I really want it to be out of focus, almost. Starting to look better. Listen, like, I know this isn't all that exciting. Like, I'm not excited about painting this. This section is boring. I'm not interested in it. But I'm doing it. And it's as important as every other part of this piece. I have to remember that. I always felt like doing a forest in earth tones looks like fire. A little bit. Definitely looks like it's burning. Just chill. Fine with it. The other thing is, if I don't like it, I can paint over it. I hope I like it, because I'm spending a lot of time on it. But if I really don't, there are ways to fix that. I can just paint it in a different style, because the thing is, like, I can't really go from opaque paint in color back to this. I can go from this to glaze to not liking it to opaque color, because that can just go right on top. But I can't go the other way. So. Continuing to take a lot of breaks. I'm pretty excited to, like, I haven't needed to switch to the tomatoes at all, because I felt like this has given me enough different projects, different things to have to do, that I don't need a different outlet to kind of balance myself. So it's been good. Although maybe I'm getting burnt out because I'm not giving myself that space to breathe. I don't know. That actually is probably what it is. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with the top section. So I'm ignoring it. I don't know how long I'm going to ignore it for. But I just did another layer on the tattoo, and I'm really excited about it, so that's where I'm at. I think it came out really nice. Can fix it up a little bit more. but it's really getting there, so I got nothing to complain about, really. Cool. That looks fine to me. More than enough. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with it. I feel like it's just, I want so badly for it to be clearly defined, and it just isn't. Like, I just don't have that right now. God, I'm so bothered. So bothered by it. That's okay. Bracelet is done. And now the beads. It's time for the beads. These might not end up being very similar to how they are in life, but it's so weird. It's like raining, but it's bright out.